All right, guys, so in this video, we're going to talk about how to the best way and the easiest way to generate realtor leads, right? Whether it's signing a buyer's representation agreement or being a listing agent, there's a way to do this right, okay? So the reason I'm making this video today is I was on Reddit and I was going through all these new realtor forums, seeing what people were talking about. I love keeping a fresh eye on the market and seeing what other agents talk about. It's just something I do. But several people were talking about how they didn't think it was possible to make six figures as a realtor, or how their brokerage firm, a lot of them don't really make six figures. And this got me so frustrated because it's guys, the whole entire reason you pay for education and you get licensed to become a realtor and enter the real estate market is to easily make six figures, right? If you're not earning six figures, at least $100,000 as a real estate agent, that's a problem. Okay, because I don't know exactly who you are if you're watching this, but what I do know is that if you're interested in real estate or you invested money into a license to start as a real estate agent, I know that your goal was similar to mine, was to at least make six figures, or not you would have never invested the money, right guys? So it's just so frustrating to see realtors in 2020 not earn six figures, right guys? I'm a six-figure real estate agent earner with ease. And it's never to brag, right? I don't mean that to brag. I would never throw up a YouTube video on the internet just to brag about myself, right? Because when you guys think about it, six figures is not impressive anymore in the year 2020, right? There's businesses that make seven figures, eight figures, nine figures. So when I say I'm a six-figure real estate earner with ease, that shouldn't impress anyone. But the point is, I want to help you put it into perspective, because the reason I do this with ease is because I'm using a brand new method of how to generate these clients, right? I don't do any open houses. I don't do cold calling. I don't pay for RedX or Mojo or Storm Dialer or any of these softwares that do prospective phone call dialing for expireds or for sale by owners. I don't do any of that stuff because it's terrible. And I also don't bug my inner circle of family and friends to try to reach out to me if they need a realtor, right? Because that doesn't work anyways. I want to share with you guys what I'm doing strategically on purpose to actually generate a stream of buyers rep agreements and listing agreements, so you guys can do the exact same thing. So that way I can stop reading how realtors in 2020, how it's hard to hit six figures. It should never be hard to hit six figures in real estate. That's why you joined in the first place, right guys? So the way I generate my realtor clients is actually by making commission, connecting people with rentals first. All right, so try to follow along, right? Because this is what I'm doing. This has been my secret for many, many years, and I just want to kind of reveal it to the world. So what you do, if you're a brand new real estate agent, right, you want to be a realtor, don't do open houses and cold call for 2 months like how I did and get no business, right? Instead, I know that in every single market, you can actually help people connect them to apartment rentals, just like a typical multifamily apartment complex, right? Nothing fancy. When you connect these people to apartments, you still will earn a commission in every market, right? You still get a commission by helping people rent an apartment, right? And if you do that several times a month, but month by month by month, what I'm doing is I'm actually I'm preparing these people to reach back out to me naturally so that way I can become their realtor, right? I'm doing this on purpose. So I lease people an apartment first, and I build relationships with them all throughout their lease term and above if it's necessary, right? So if they don't purchase a home after the year their contract ends, I'm still building a relationship with them, right? With dozens and dozens of people every single month. So by the time the year is out, I've got over 100 people or 200 people that I've helped connect with apartments, and I've grabbed commission along the process of doing that. But now these people are I'm starting this awesome relationship with them, and then when they're ready to buy a house, they reach out to me. I don't even have to reach out to them for 50% of the time. So why does this work so well, right? Why is this working for me so well? The reason this is working so well, guys, I really need you to think about this, is because I'm starting at stage 1 with people, okay? So the problem is if you're a new realtor and you're trying to get a buyer's rep or a listing agreement just right out the gate like that, right? During an open house or cold calling, you come off as being like you're pestering people because they don't know you. When you start with people at stage 1, connect them to an apartment, help them lease an apartment for free while earning commission from the apartment building, and then you build a relationship with them after now they know you, it's like so much easier. It's insane. Whenever they're ready to buy a home, it's so much easier to represent them because they already know you, because you started at stage 1 with people. That's the entire trick, right? That's what I do. And that's how I've been able to earn 6 figures with ease. Okay, because think about this. You can relate this to any part of life, right? Think about how you started, how you learned how to ride a bicycle, right? You don't just, when you're a kid, you know, all the cool kids that are older than you are riding their bike super, super fast. It's awesome. But you don't just start by riding, you know, the cool bike that you want to ride, right? You start with training wheels. You start with, you know, at stage 1, so you can learn, you can actually, you know, ride the bike, go at the same speed. And then once you've built up, you know, this natural skill, then you can take the training wheels off, and then you can ride the bike, right, with a higher success rate. Because if you just like jump into stage 2 and you start riding this bike and you don't even know how to ride a bike yet, you're gonna fall a lot, right? So, you know, you can relate that to real estate, right? When you start with stage 1 with people, connect them to an apartment complex, you don't just try to, you know, be their realtor right away. Then, you know, by the time they're done with the contract and you've built this relationship, right, if you use a CRM in a proper way, you can actually build relationships with them without having to manually do it over the phone, right? I don't do anything manual in my business. I set up tools so I can do it efficiently, but the point is I get it done, right? The relationships are still being built. Another example is, think about like kissing a girl, right? What do we all want to do as a guy, right? You see a pretty girl out there, we want to kiss her, right? That's what it's all about. But you don't go up to the girl, you don't say, hey, you know, my name's Pierre, you know, I really, really want to kiss you. You know, you don't do that, right? Because you're going to get a rejection, right? You're starting in stage 2. But when you start at stage 1 with girls in this example, and you say, hey, listen, this is my name, I'm a really friendly guy, you know, you're really attractive, you know, would you like to go on a date with me? I think we can have a really good time. You know, now they're going to say yes. You go on the date, and then, you know, by the time, you know, you go on the date, you realize you're still having a good time, you know, and then you go in for the kiss, you have a higher success rate. So you can relate this in like so many other examples in life, but it's the same thing as a realtor, right? There's no reason you shouldn't be earning 6 figures with ease like I do, right? Start with rentals, grab some commission while you're setting up all these people. You're setting them up in your system, you're building relationships with them, and now when they're ready to buy a house, it's a natural transition and you have a much higher success rate, right? So this is actually called a business model, right? Connecting renters with apartments is called apartment locating. It's a whole entire niche inside of real estate, and that's what I focus on, and that's how I get buyers rep agreements and listing agreements with ease, because these people already know me and I've already made a profit with them representing them on a rental contract. So that's what you need to be doing. Stop cold calling, stop doing open houses. It doesn't work anymore, right? If you want to work harder, then do that. But if you want to work easier and with ease make 6 figures, start with rentals, start at stage 1, and then naturally grow and transition to stage 2, which is becoming the realtor for your clients that you've helped find rentals. That's the secret, and that's what I've been doing for years, and that's how I've been able to make 6 figures with ease. So I want you guys to do the same thing. If you're curious on how to actually do that, you know, connect someone with a rental, just watch my last video that I uploaded right before this one, right? I walk you through a free method, you know, no softwares, no database, on how you can do this for free. And if you want to learn more about this business model called apartment locating, right, then all you've got to do is follow me on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, right, join the Facebook group, right? There's tons of us apartment locators talking about this, and we're all excited that it's working, we're making commission, and then we're naturally, you know, becoming the realtor for our clients, which is stage 2, right? Always start, that's the whole goal. If you've learned nothing in this video, if you want to generate realtor clients in the quickest way, start at stage 1 and then become the realtor at stage 2. That's what it's all about. Okay, guys? So I hope you appreciated that video. Watch the video I uploaded before this. If you want to see like a step-by-step tutorial on how to get this done, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so whenever I release other videos, you'll be in the loop. And I look forward to adding more value to your guys' career in the future. All right.